Day, finest workout is in the house. What's going on? What's going on? We'll say long time no see, but well, yeah, we haven't talked in a minute, so yeah, long time no see. Welcome everybody. Uh, Tonight, just a random live. I just wanted to come and connect with y'all and talk to y'all, let you know what's been going on. Um, give a couple of shout outs and just see what's going on out here in the YouTube streets. I'm sitting here. I got me some hot tea in my pimp cup, and just checking out the scenery. Trying to get some work done. I haven't really did a whole lot, so I figure I'm sitting here tonight. I need to go in and do something. Uh, I did a little bit of exercising today, but to be honest, I spent a lot of today messing around with that game, and I'm trying to come away from that. I don't want to get locked in on sitting around playing the game so much. I went out 2, 3 times today, but for the most part, I've been playing at 2K26, which everybody is about to go over to the 2K27. I just got the 2K26, so um, it is what it is. Once upon a time, I was into it a lot like that. Like I would buy like every year, like clockwork, like I had to have it. But throughout the years, especially when honestly, in my opinion, I feel like they started kind of jacking the prices up for things a little bit too much, and you was getting less out of it and put more into it as far as financially. So I started backing away from it because I was wasting a lot of money trying to compete, trying to stay in those competitions. If anybody know 2K, like you got to have certain people in order to play in the play up against other players and stuff like that. And you got a lot of players that can just go out there and purchase those pack after pack after pack after pack after pack, you know. And I watch some of them on YouTube myself, and even them, I see them just pulling the duds all the time. Like, oh my goodness, they spend a lot of money, and it seemed to be so hard just to get the good players. So I kind of came away from it. I came away from it. So the last one I bought was the 24, and I had been playing the 24 until they cut it off on me. Uh, yeah, uh, yeah. Last year, before last year ended 25, they turned it off on me, and I wasn't able to play it uh, anymore. And I was like, man, that sucks. But then I said, I'm gonna use this opportunity to start working on my health anyway. So at that point, that's when I started doing this exercise stuff. Started getting into, trying to get myself in shape. Welcome, welcome. Trying to get myself into shape and stuff like that. But then the reason that I ended up with this 26 because they sent me something in my email about purchasing the 26, and the price was $7 and some change. I said, look, come on now. I can't I can't beat that. $7 or something for 2K26. I went on and bought it. So that's how I wind up with the 26. Other than that, like I said, I got away from it. I'm paying 59 to $100 for the game, and then not to mention, the different things that come with it that you gotta have. Like I was spending way too much money and really wasn't getting nowhere. So it back in the day it was fun. You had to purchase all of this stuff. Like, if you did, you had a fair shake. To me, in my opinion, you had a fair shake of getting good cars and stuff like that. But towards 24 to 25, they started changing dramatically, and you had to spend a lot of money just trying to keep up with it. So I got away from it. But I'm back in it. And today, like I said, I spent a lot of time in there playing that game today. So I decided tonight that I'm gonna get on away from there and come on out here and give y'all a holler. Plus, I got some new subscribers. I haven't had a chance to properly thank y'all for joining the team, and also I ain't gonna forget about my old subscribers. Y'all always keep me grounded. If you don't see me for a while, somebody reaching out to me, hey, where you at? What's going on? I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. So thank you to my old subscribers and as well as my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all coming and joining up with me. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Welcome in. I appreciate y'all coming and checking me out. I was just, if you just joining, I was just talking about before I started this channel, I was doing a lot of 2K, playing 2K, NBA 2K, and all throughout the years from the very beginning, I was getting every year, every year. I got games in there all the way back to like 2K11. I had some before that. I just don't know where they at. But every year I would, like clockwork, buy the new game, and it was fun. It was fun, but it started getting kind of too much because you was having to pay so much inside the game in order to even have the full experience that you want. So I came away from it, and then around that time I started this channel and I started doing my exercises, stuff like that. I was a little bit, well, I ain't even gonna front. I was not consistent, with my exercise. I was up and down. A little bit of background on me. I experienced depression, and uh, one of the reasons why I started this channel is because I lost my brother, right? And before he passed, I was able to get him, and my brother was like 500 and something pounds, and I was able to get him and get him from Kentucky, and we was able to get in the gym and get it on. And before he passed away, he was all the way down to like 350 pounds, and we was getting it. So when I lost him, I kind of went into a depression, and and it wasn't even that I was eating and eating. I may look like I was eating and eating, but I really wasn't. I just really was just laying around, just slouching around, playing the game like I was just doing basically all day today, things like that. And before I know it, I wound up swelling up, and I just decided, I did get into therapy a little bit. The therapy helped me. Um, I'm gonna say shout out to the therapist because growing up, me personally, we were raised to think like therapy is for suckers. Like you don't, what? Why should we tell our personal business to people don't know nothing about us? They just reading out of books. We was raised up on that nonsense. But I'm gonna tell you now, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man, and I'm telling you, therapy is really helpful. It's really helpful. So I can honestly say that, and it really helped me to kind of put the pieces back together for my life, and moving forward, help me to be able to move forward beyond the hurt and everything that I experienced, because it wasn't just only losing my brother. It's just life was lifing, and all kind of stuff was going on, different things that happened to me. Like I need to write a book for all of the things that I experienced, but I thank God he brought me through it. He brought me through it and brought me past it. So here I am. This channel here is my this was my second channel. This was my second channel. And on my original channel, which is YouTube's Finest, I was doing my exercises there. But when I incorporated my exercise onto the channel, my views and stuff just started dropping. And I started looking like what's going on, like because my channel in my mind was it's supposed to be about my life experiences, things that I'm doing, my experiences, lessons and blessings, all of that, all in combined into one. So when it started dropping, I listened to some of the YouTube gurus or whatever, and they were saying, well, you got to stick with one niche. If you have different things going on, like YouTube don't know where to send your stuff to, and this and that and that. So I'd say, you know what, forget it. I just separated it from there, and I created a channel just specifically for my exercises, right? And and also what's unique about my channel is that when I do my sessions, I try to take a moment to give some encouragement. You know, I try to kind of talk about some of the lessons that I may be experiencing and that I've overcome. Some of the things in the past that I, just give some encouragement. So that's what's different about me. It ain't just all about just going all in, do exercise, and get out of there. I try to kind of leave a little positive message. It's sort of like if anybody remember Jerry Springer show. Uh, after end of, after at the end of every Jerry Springer's shows, he would have like what they call, I think they call it like a monologue, where he would, kind of talk. He'd give like a little talk or whatever, and that's sort of like what I do usually after I do one of my workout Wednesdays or something like that. Now my little 15-minute from time to time I do random 15-minute lives. Random. It could drop at any point in time. I try not to do too much talking in that because I want it to be strictly me just getting it on, getting my exercise on or whatever like that. And it's random. It could be at any point, So but as far as my real videos, like my workout Wednesdays, I get my exercise on and I try to sit down and give a little bit of encouragement or whatever like that. Because I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of people here in our country and above and beyond, in other countries also, that really need a word of encouragement. There's a lot of people that don't have nobody, or at least feel like they don't have nobody, you know. And when I talk about these things, I feel a little bit emotional because I remember at one point where I felt like that. I felt like, it was just me against the world. Like I ain't had nobody really cared about me. Like people was just in my life to use me. The video that I just dropped, where Denzel Washington is kind of talking, giving some like doing like a motivational type speech, talking about how people will use you and take advantage of your kindness. Yes, yes, that is powerful and is very, very true. And a lot of people, after being used and taken advantage of so much, they kind of lock down. They go into a shell and they don't trust nobody. And I'm gonna be honest, at this stage in my life, I don't trust people too much because I've been through like a lot. Betrayal, uh, heartbreak, everything. So I don't have a whole lot of trust. I don't have a whole lot of friends that I associate with. Um, there are a couple of people that I do have in my life. I try to get them to come in and join my exercise, but I'm still waiting, because I told y'all, if you look at around the beginning of my videos, is this card game that I wanted to do, but you got to have somebody to do it with where, you whatever exercise you plan to do, you write down, or you get a list of the different exercises that you want to do, and you flip the card, you shuffle your deck, your cards or whatever, and you flip a card, whatever the amount is on that card, that's how many of those particular exercises that you got to do. And that's a fun game. Like growing up, me and my cousins and my brother, we had a good time doing it, but it's no fun when you're doing it by yourself. Like no, it's no fun. So, but hopefully I'll be able to get somebody to come over here and join in with me, and we can go in and get our exercise on. But until then, just understand this: you came in this world by yourself, and you're gonna leave out of this world by yourself. So be okay with doing things on your own. Everybody is not gonna like the things that you like. Everybody is not gonna agree with the things that you say. Everybody is not gonna want to do the things that you want to do. So be okay with that. Like straight up, I'm okay with it. Like I'm good. I can get right in here, find me a space, and going to do what I need to do and work towards my health. Because when it's all said and done, it's all about your health, because you want to be around for your family. If you got kids, your kids, you know what I mean? Especially my age, I'm 54 years old, and I just recently found that I'm touching the line of being a diabetic. I don't like that. I never had no health issues ever before in my life except my vision. So that was disappointing to me to be this far in life and to be knocking on the door of diabetes. I don't want that. I don't want that. So I'm moving forward trying to do the things I need to do to make sure that I come back away from that door and go in another direction. I don't want to go through that door. I don't want to experience that. I want to do I want to live my life healthy, and as the Bible say, live life more abundantly. That's my plan. So let me see who I got on here. All right, Runner, what's up? Let me see. You can speak Spanish. I wish I would have took up Spanish. I had an opportunity and I passed on it, but I really wish that I would have learned Spanish. Okay. What's that? Cynthia, what's up? And what's up to? I do not know how to pronounce your name. Uh, Salama. I'm just saying your last name, I guess. Salama. What's up? What's up, everybody? I appreciate y'all coming in and joining the program. Like I said, I'm just talking, touching bases with you. I wanted to, shout you out and let you know that I appreciate you coming and joining my team and being a part of this personal challenge of mine. Also, on the outside, I want to do a couple of shout outs. Yesterday was uh, NBA legend, former NBA legend, Kobe Bryant. It was his birthday yesterday. Rest in peace to him. Um, I can't say enough about Kobe Bryant. As far as being the type of person that's uplifting, motivating type of player. That's where you got the Mamba mentality. Like this dude was off the scales, and he was hardworking, determined, driven. You know, it's sad that he left this earth at such a young age. But I just wanted to take time and shout him out and say happy heavenly birthday to Kobe Bryant. And today is also legendary comedian Dave Chappelle's birthday. Shout out to Dave Chappelle, one of the funniest dudes alive. Dave Chappelle, shout out to him. Birthday shouts to him. And also to anybody out there that's having a birthday today, I want to say happy birthday. God bless you. May you have many more. And, love, peace, and blessings, all around, But other than that, y'all, I just wanted to, come and just hit y'all up. Like I said, thank you to everybody that just joined in. We're going to be doing a lot more. Um, I'll put my uh, thumbnail and stuff up for Workout Wednesday. I'm gonna start being more consistent with my Workout Wednesdays. I wanted to change it uh, for a minute because I know a lot of people do Bible study on Wednesday, but for some reason I don't know. I haven't really. I tried different days. I haven't really found a day where I can connect with the audience besides Wednesday. I'll try as I move along in the future. I'll try other days and see if people are willing to come out and be a part of it on other days. Because I really do want to get it off of that Wednesday and let Wednesday be the day for Bible study. So I'll see. I'll see. But until then, just look out for my randoms. At any point, I may drop out a random 15-minute workout and, just get it on. Just get it on. But that's all I got for now, y'all. I just wanted to come over here and say a little something. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share out this video. Make sure you hype it up. Anything you can do to help me moving forward, I would definitely appreciate it. I would definitely appreciate it if you did. Let me see. What else was it? Um, Yeah, and also just thank you also to the people that reaches out to me, wondering where I'm at when I get lost in myself, and they remind me, hey, you need to get back in here and get them exercises going. Because other people that's in the same boat as me, they look forward to seeing me out here, and they come and get in with the program also. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate you for looking for me and coming through, every time. But that's all I got, y'all. That's all I got for now. I'll see y'all Wednesday for sure, but I may break out with some randoms between now and then Wednesday. So keep on the lookout. Make sure you got your notifications on so you get notified whenever I drop the videos or whatever like that, and we can get it on. But until the next time, as I always say, love, peace, and blessings to all of y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Peace out.